Hello and welcome back to the Geordie Pig Investor channel. Today we're going to look through our August 2024 dividend update, see which stocks paid me a dividend in August and how much money I received in total. Before we get into the different stocks that paid me in August, let's have a look at the portfolio and see how it performed. At the start of this month, we had £23,070 portfolio value, and by the end of the month, we now have a value of £25,272.89. That means my portfolio has increased by over £2,200 over the last month, and that is a mix of capital appreciation alongside dividends received that I have reinvested and also money that I have put into the portfolio. I can really see the snowball starting to take effect now, and it's really exciting to have another all-time high month that I'm about to show you. The first stock that paid me a dividend in the month of August was United Utilities, stock ticker UU. I currently own 20.5 shares of United Utilities at an average price of £9.96 per share. My current value of holding is £209.24, meaning it has returned me £4.40 for a slight gain of 2.15%. Overall, since owning this stock, I have received £5.21 in dividend payments, meaning that I am up £9.61. United Utilities pay a dividend twice per year at a dividend yield of 4.89% with a 5-year dividend growth rate of 3.12. This month, out of that £5.21 I received, I got £4.21 of it, meaning for overall total for August is now £4.21. The second stock to pay me in the month of August was a British American Tobacco, stock ticker BATS. And I currently have 28.9 shares of British American Tobacco at an average cost per share at £23.60. My current value of holding is £820.90, and that means I have a very healthy return right now of over 20%, being up nearly £139. Overall, I've also received over £36 dividend payments, meaning I'm up £175 in total. British American Tobacco pay a dividend 4 times per year with a massive yield at 8.3% and a not too bad a 5-year dividend growth rate at 2.91%. Typically, I like to only buy into stocks with a 5-year dividend growth rate of 3% and over, but for a stock with such a high yield and I saw it at a very good price when I was buying in, I made an exception for British American Tobacco. This month, I received £17.04 in dividend payments, bringing my August total to £21.25. The third stock, which actually paid out the same day as British American Tobacco, was Burberry Group plc, stock ticker BRBY. I currently own 88.5 shares, an average cost per share £11.10, and my current value of holding is £593.12. This is my biggest loser in my entire portfolio, and actually the only stock that's in the red that paid me this month. It is down a hell of a lot, being down nearly 40%, which is nearly £400. I have received over £30 dividend payments, which brings my overall total to being negative £360.94. Burberry do pay a dividend twice per year and had a very healthy yield, over 8% it was. However, recently they have sacked their CEO, Christopher Johnson, and since doing so have suspended their dividend. From that £30.96 I've received, it was all this month, and that brings my August total to a massive £52.21. The fourth stock to pay me in the month of August was Safestore Holdings plc, ticker symbol SAFE. I currently own 18.23 shares at an average cost at £7.67 per share, and my current value of holding is £157.72. My total return on my position is up 12%, being up £17.60, and I've received £1.40 in dividend payments, bringing my overall total to being plus £19. Safestore Holdings pay a dividend twice per year and have a fairly nice yield at 3.49%, but a very attractive 5-year dividend growth rate at over 15%. Out of that £1.40, I received all of it this month, bringing my August total to £53.61. The next stock to pay me in the month of August was MasterCard, ticker symbol MA. A very well-known brand that I'm sure you're all aware of. I currently have 1.91 shares at an average cost per share at £347.08. My current value of holding is £698.48, meaning I'm up £8.78 for a very, very small gain of 1.27%. I've currently received 80 pence in dividends from MasterCard, and that means I'm overall up £9.58. They pay a dividend 4 times per year, with a dividend yield at 0.55%, so very, very small, but do have a very promising 5-year dividend growth rate at 14.87%. This is one of my longer term plays where I'm very, very hopeful and optimistic that MasterCard is going to be a stock that continues to grow their dividend at an exceptionally high rate, alongside also being able to make very nice capital gains on the position. This month I received 60 pence from MasterCard, bringing my overall August total to £54.21. The next stock to pay me is Apple, ticker symbol AAPL, and I currently own 2.1 shares of Apple at an average cost at £137.62. My current value of holding is £367.70, meaning I'm up over 20% on the position, nearly £66. I've received £1.14 in dividends, meaning overall I have actually made £66.19. The dividend frequency for Apple is also 4 times per year, which is very, very common for US-based dividend paying stocks, and their dividend yield is 0.44%, similar to MasterCard. However, Apple's 5-year dividend growth rate is on the slightly lower side because they've been buying back a lot of shares as of late, so I would really like to see them increase this growth rate over the coming years. I did receive 34 pence from them this month, bringing my overall August total to £54.55. The next stock to pay me in the month of August was our trusty old Realty Income, our monthly stock payer, ticker symbol O. We currently have 13.42 shares, in average cost per share £39.71. My current value of holding is £624.71, so I'm up over 12% in the position, being up nearly £70, and I've also received over £14 in dividend payments from them, meaning overall we are up over £83. Like I just mentioned, they pay every single month and have a dividend yield at 5.14%, with a 5-year dividend growth rate at 3.49%. This month I received £2.32 from Realty Income, bringing my overall August total to £56.87. The next stock to pay me in the month of August was Starbucks, ticker symbol SBUX. This is one of the positions that I have been down on for a few months now. As you may have noticed, they dipped for the last few months, and finally this position has now turned into a green one. So I currently own 14.22 shares, in average cost per share at £59.21, and the current value of holding is £841.74, meaning I'm up over £83 in the position, which is 8.9%. I've received £18.58 in dividend payments, meaning overall we are up just over £100. The dividend frequency of Starbucks is 4 times per year, and they have a dividend yield at 2.4% with a very nice 5-year dividend growth rate at 8.88%. This month we received £5.23 from Starbucks, meaning overall for August we're now over £60 for the month, which is an all-time high month now for dividend payments received. We then got a payment from Greencoat UK Wind, stock ticker UKW. We currently have 292 shares at an average price at £1.36 per share, and our current value of holding is £413.96. We're up just over 5% on the position, being up £20.02, and we've received over £19 in dividend payments, meaning overall we're up £39.11. Greencoat UK Wind pay a dividend 4 times per year and have a very, very nice dividend yield and 5-year growth rate, both being over 7%. Their yield at 7.05% and their dividend growth rate being closer to 10%. This month we received £7.30 from them in dividend payments, meaning overall for August we are now at £69.40. The next stock to pay me a dividend in the month of August was a stock that we actually sold out of, and that was Texas Instruments, ticker symbol TXN. I have sold out with 3 positions this month that paid me a dividend. The reason for this is because they were very small positions in the portfolio, and I wanted to consolidate some other positions and not have so many smaller positions, as you'll see when I show you the stats. So I only had 0.78 shares worth of Texas Instruments, and specifically this position I made £21.62 after deducting fees, alongside receiving £2.25 in dividends, meaning overall we made just under £24 on this position. From that, it was 67 pence this month that I got in dividend payments, bringing my overall August total to just over £70. The next stock that I sold out of this month, due to again having a rather small position in them, is Caterpillar, ticker symbol CAT. I did have 0.64 shares and sold them for £167.11. This meant that after paying for fees, I was up £36.22 on the position, and I received £1.92 in dividends in total. So overall, we were up £38.14 on this position. This month, we received 59p in dividend payments from Caterpillar. So overall for August, we were up £70.66. And finally, another stock, this one being a UK stock that we sold out of in the month of August, was Cranswick PLC, ticker symbol CWK. We sold 1.69 shares for a price of £76.34, meaning overall we were up £16.14 on the position. We also received £1.47 in dividend payments, so overall we were up £17.61. We did receive £1.13 this month in dividend payments from Cranswick, meaning that overall for August, our final total was £71.79. I'm really happy with the way the portfolio is now shaping up. I feel like I'm consolidating a lot more positions that I'm comfortable to be in, and we can now look to see how many dividends I've received since the start of this year. 2024 so far. We have a look on the graph, we can see that back from January, we were only getting £6.51 in dividend payments, all the way through to now a new all-time high over £71 in the month of August. And this is after deducting all the taxes that you would pay on American dividend stocks, which is 15%. So we can see how much the portfolio is progressing month on month, and I'm just really excited to continue this into the future. Overall now, for the month of August, we've received over £300 in dividend payments, and I'm hoping we can close out the year strong and get that amount to over £500. How are your dividend portfolio performing? How much did you make in August? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have done, please like and subscribe. And this is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.